Good morning. My name is Reverend Annie Batchelder, and this is the Bringing Forth Soul Consciousness live channeling event every Wednesday at 9 o'clock in the morning on the Facebook group page, Bringing Forth Soul Consciousness. That's what me and my guides are all about. We like to bring forth soul consciousness. And I love scars, except for they always get my attention when I'm on video, like they're not aligned and make me self-conscious. So anyway, we'll work with that and let that go. Good morning, Cynthia Clark. Aren't you divine being here? Thank you so much. So as my guide Anubis predicted this morning, the energy is bouncy. It seems very unstable. And so is mine. Good morning, Marco. Yay. You guys are such troopers. And so the idea is to flex and not get attached to any particular moment being in a certain way. I always want to know what the plan is, and I don't know what the plan is. Just want you to know I don't know what the plan is. But they did get out the divine energy healing prayer, and so I guess we're going to start the day with that. So follow along with me. Good morning, Margaret Burns and Newdale. Oh, I'm amazed. Thank you, thank you. Yes, full moon is shining on the wounds that are ready to heal. Hallelujah. Well, that fits in exactly with where things are, as far as I can tell. So this is the divine energy healing prayer. And just go along with this and have the words flow through you, have it be whatever it is for you. But what I'm doing is I'm calling in the angels of healing and the angelic healing conclave. And they do my healing work. They're the ones that channel the healing for me. So we're just going to play with them a little bit today and see what comes forth. So angels of healing of the angelic healing conclave, please make known to those present your divine presence. As representatives of the great creatress with whom all things are possible, we request your facilitation today. We request your facilitation today. We request your facilitation today. We affirm that those present are souls of light, that those present are seeking alignment with the truth of our being, by the power of Christ's light within us, we grant you permission to engage our bodies, minds, hearts, and spirits for the purpose of healing. If there is anything we can do or not do, please make this known to us. Angels of healing, please begin now. So this is a very energetic process, and I will be describing what exactly is happening with the angels of healing and the angelic healing conclave. These beautiful beings of light are dedicated to channeling 100% pure divine light. And so, starting at the point of light that is the divine source, the all that is, the highest, most supreme consciousness. Let's get a sense of that center, that point of light that is what we consider the divine. And notice that as we engage with that point of light that we consider the divine, the supreme consciousness, the source of all that is this light, every cell in our bodies wakes up and takes note. Every cell in our body reflects this light. Every cell in our body does a little dance in the light of the divine. So they are making light of our difficulties today and bouncing around in the intensity of the full moon energy. And as we experience this divine light coming into us, please note that there is a group of very refined angels who draw this perfect 100% pure divine light into themselves. And they work in a very geometric set of lines. Oh, they said, never mind that. They also work with the flower of life pattern. And not to get stuck in the triangles and the squares and the geometry of straight lines. But today, especially because of the springtime energetics of the planet in our hemisphere, the flower of life pattern is what they share amongst themselves, and then they transmit that energy to us from their circle around us. They transmit that light, the flower of life. So let yourself be open to this light. Let yourself receive this patterning of aliveness. Let yourself receive this patterning of springtime and the fullness of the moon and the way it pulls at the moisture, the water in our bodies. So they are aligning us with the moon. You might get a sense of there's yourself and your energy, the circle of angels of healing around you, holding this flower of life pattern. Then there's the moon above us and the divine above that. And the moon is pulling on us. So let's just make order of what they just called nonsense to us. Let's just make that be orderly inside our bodies, that we are affected by the moon. It's no secret. Many women's cycles are attuned to the moon cycle. There you go. The plants, the animals. And we are part of that. We all are affected by the moon and this flower of life pattern. For the divine, she loves to birth things anew, including you. She loves to have you here, receiving from this group of angels that are so committed to her and to carrying her energy of wealth and health and aliveness. And they are stressing the word share today. Share amongst yourselves. Share from your abundance. Share with those that have less. Have a thought. Have a moment of gratitude. You may even be seeing yourself, visualizing yourself going to those who have less than us, perhaps in war-torn countries, countries that have had the earthquakes and colossal events, and the homeless in the neighborhoods. And you're holding their hands in yours, and you are loving them, and you are sharing with them. And when you eat today, imagine that every bite you eat fills the bellies of the hungry, children, adults, seniors, the firm and the infirm alike. That what you eat feeds the homeless and the hungry, wherever they are on the planet. For sharing energy is the equivalent of sharing in the physical world. And these beautiful beings of light are telling me that you don't need fixing. You need to share your abundance. You need to give to others that which you so easily receive yourself. There you go. Oh, very nice. Do you feel there's a sense of opening in the front, as if you are opening and joining with others, bringing your aliveness, your strength, your heart, your wealth, all that you have, all that you are, all that you be, is something that you can share energetically with this fabulous planet that we're on. I notice that the moon is bringing her gifts as well to your beingness. She is affecting the seasons, the tides, the fish, the microcosm of the sea and the lakes, the rivers, the creeks, the ponds, the marshes. Just as we are affecting those around us. They're reminding me that there are questions to be answered, even though we are in this wonderful angelic healing conclave construct. We are fully connected to the divine. And I sometimes notice that when we are fully connected to the divine, anything that remotely resembles a question disappears. Because there's no question anymore. has nothing to do with relevance at all. Oh, so I'm going to go ahead and get the look at the message that are coming through. If you have a question, post it in the comments. I would love to answer your questions. But if what has transpired already is enough, it may be true. We have plenty of time. The angels of healing are still transmitting. They aren't even really transmitting, they are just channels fielding that 100% pure divine light through themselves and holding that flower of life pattern, both as the group around us and in us, so that we might share that flower of life pattern throughout our day with those with whom we interact. Rebecca Donald might be sensing that the cranial sacral fluids are shifting. And see if you can note how they shift in others. In this energy of the angelic healing conclave, and also within the pattern of the flower of life. And within each of us, how is the flower of life pattern aligning you with the energy of the earth, the energy of yourself, the flower of life pattern around you, the moon, and the divine herself, who oversees everything. They are saying for us to trust the divine as she leads us. Every worry is an impediment to receiving divine information. Every concern, every overly anxious thought gets in the way. So we might as well surrender and have the energy of what's present. Good morning, Sana Marie Wicks. Yay! Oh, she's my sister from another mother. And as you align with this energy, the flower of life pattern, the fluidity of the energy, and the stability of it as well. There's a stability that the angelic healing conclave is adding to the energies for our benefit. Let yourself revel in that and have what you need. Mm. And again, if you have a question, feel free to put it into the comments. And if you just want to make a random comment, please do that as well. Stephanie Ansley Miller, what is true about me, Stephanie, and my headache and pressure and the pain right now in this moment? Good morning. This is a function of the full moon, and oddly enough, you have to drink more water, even though it feels like you have too much water in your body and it's being moved in ways that you don't understand. It's also a good idea as you drink this water to bless it, to make it holy water for yourself, to know that that which you represent energetically understands you, feels you, knows you, and it is working with you. There's nothing to fight. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. That just adds to the tension in the body. Relax and let yourself, in a way, be pierced and opened. You're safe. You're in your home. You're where you are now. And the angels of healing surround you. And they're stabilizing the energy. They're also drawing out some of the toxins that are being released. These are little, the final energies of the anesthetics they used on you when you were in surgery not too long ago. And you've also been flying, which I think sometimes really it distorts our centering and our place here on the planet. And you are an earthy woman. You are a woman who feels the earth and the energies here. And so it's not surprising that you feel the distortion of the flying and need to reconnect with the earth. So now also connect to the center of the earth and just drain anything into the Mother Earth that is no longer serving you, or evaporate it out of you and into space so that it can be resourced. There you go. Good. Well done, Stephanie Ansley Miller. Beautiful. Rebecca Donald says, will Pip, my cat, prefer to live on the farm where she's currently living or come to stay with me in my little apartment? Well, she says the farm. And do you have two cats? I don't know that I know that, but she does like the farm. I think she's enjoying, if not eating the mice and some of the other rodents that are around, she's certainly enjoying watching them and observing and sort of getting a yes to, okay, good. One stays with you and one goes to the farm. That would be fitting. That's what feels balanced to me. And don't see it as a rejection of you, but see it as yourself finding a beautiful environment for a being that you truly love and wish to do the best for and by, that you would provide Pip with the best environment that she, I believe, can have. And it's good of you to be asking and having consideration for them and not being so attached. And how do the humanoids who are on that farm feel about Pip's presence? Oh, they love it. Okay, great. I get it. Good morning, Ellie Budzowski. What a great name. Oh, I love that. That just makes me Budzowski. Ah, makes my energy go wide and open. My heart opens up. It's wonderful. So, but the one, Rebecca, keep the one cat that you have with you because you need the company. And Rebecca, we'd also ask how you're doing. Did you send out a flyer about your new skills, offerings, and abilities? And send an email. It doesn't have to be a long, complicated one. Just send an email with a smile on your heart, letting people know that you have a new skill and a new offering. You have something definitely worth having others experience that is healing to them as well. Oh, you've been working a lot, Rebecca, with your own I'm hearing synaptial fluids, synovial fluids, spinal fluids, the whole works. That you've been working with a lot of the specialty fluids in your own body and getting to know them. And that's marvelous. Anything you do like that adds to the validity and the authority of your work. And you can put it into language and offer it to others. Let's see, I'm going to check again some of the messages here. Sana Marie Wicks, I would like to know about Rebecca's new skill. She is, well, Sana, why don't you and Rebecca connect with one another? Oh, geez, every time I turn on this. Anyway, Sana and Rebecca connect with one another. Sana, Rebecca is a skilled masseuse. However, she lives in Canada, and I forgot the eastern portion, right? But she is a powerful woman. Also, she does the awakening your light body energy centers and those skills. And that is a very highly well-trained skill. Okay, so Cynthia Clark asks, what is the message I need to hear today? The Angelic Healing Conclave says that you are one of them. You are with them, Cynthia. They recognize your presence and that they have always accompanied you along your travels. And they always put a modicum of safety into your activities so that you always have their buoyant energy with you. And this is what has gotten you through so many difficult times, so many difficult times. Let's see. I'm getting a lot of questions here. I'm going to just make sure I've finished with Cynthia. The angels of healing also say that the precise vibration of love that you have always received from the divine, from the Christ light, that is part of who you are. And you might be feeling your crown chakra opening up and even a crown appearing on your head as almost as small antennae with jewels and so forth that receives that Christ light and is able to transmit it to others. And you may not realize how much you have done for others along the way. Is significant, and do not forget that this is an accomplishment that you have created out of the mess that you were handed. So you have transformed the mess into healing for many, many others. And it's all right that you don't know all about that, but that you persist is a great. Then they're saying muy importante, and I don't know why they're using Spanish with you. All right, let's see. Christine Darbison, you made it. There you go. She says, how are you? I forgot that you were in BSD and not ESD. I've been having a spell of negativity, eating something wrong, and have a huge unexpected expense. What can I do? Forgive yourself. Christine, you can't punish yourself. You will not grow out of punishment. You have to let go of that. Thinking that if you beat yourself up, then you will stop doing some behavior that you have determined and judged. Judged being a very important word in this message, that you have judged wrong. And that if you love yourself right now and say, I want to feed this body in a way that enlivens it, that boosts my energy and makes me more available for good works, then you'll be tuning into the energy of the food that you eat. And remember to know that there is one center of wanting to eat in the mouth. Like my taste buds want something. My taste buds usually want that little dessert after dinner, right? Bring my blood sugars back up. But also there is that center deeper in the belly. I'm pointing to my belly, which you can't see. Anyway, deeper in my belly, that is asking for nutrition. And don't confuse that word like healthy foods. Some inner children think that healthy foods are the foods that their parents fed them that may not have been as healthy as we had thought back then. And you understand now that there are other foods that create you as a healthy being. So of course you need more roughage, more whole grains. In your case, I would definitely be very strict about no wheat. The wheat causes much of the inflammation that aggravates the issue that you caused this huge medical expense. I'm assuming that is what it was, because that was the rebound, that was the consequence. So don't pile any judgment on there. Just say, I am learning to do better. You feel how that statement, I am learning to do better, I am learning to feed myself appropriately, puts you in the present moment. There's no judgment, and it gives you something that says you're moving in a certain direction. You're learning to feed yourself better. Very good. Let's see. We have another message. So, son, I'm doing therapy called myofascial release. Okay. There we go. Thank you, Cynthia. She says, yes, she gets it. She gets it. David Greast is watching. Hello, sweetie pie. How are you? I'm not going to have you on video with me right now. Thanks, Christine. Stephanie, what's the issue today about my neck and jaw fitness? Oh, you are ready for an adjustment, aren't you? Stephanie, I think that you would do well with Dr. Laura Sheehan. She's a chiropractor that's local to us in the Novato area. Her office is in Belmarin Keys, and she has been the most refined neck adjuster I've ever had. Dr. Laura Sheehan. Probably won't have time to get the reference information out to you right away, but she is I'm sure you'll find it. She's on the net. Just Google her. Let's see who else is here. Cynthia says, thank you. This resonates as truth. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's always good for me to hear that. I don't like working in a void. I love to interact with you. So it's all about, we're here together. We're creating this path, this light, this consciousness together. So it's not me leading you. I am bringing forth so much what is here. And you folks are the ones who are ready to receive it. So you're part and parcel of this creation, moment by moment by moment. Oh, Christine Darvis, it's Celia. Okay. Well, you have the real thing, don't you, Christine? Having the real thing, celiac. I have only had mild wheat intolerances, but they caused multiple sclerosis in my body, and it was not fun, and it disabled me for 10 years. I mean, actually, it was starting to disable me 20 years. Anyway, or 10 years before I became disabled, and it had me disabled seriously for 10 years. So I totally understand that. And I get that the sense of your intestines feeling torturous and painful and so forth. And it's very, very troublesome. I feel you. I definitely feel you. And so it's no wonder you tuned in today when the angels of healing are present, and we've brought in that angelic healing conclave to assist us. It's really no surprise at all that you tuned in. And it's good for you. And you may want to watch this video, the beginning, again, several times, and let it restore you. That's the good thing about videos, and the energy is always here. Like I told you, the energy is always present. So for everyone who watches these, the guides know where you are, when you are. The angels know where you are and what you're doing and what you're going through all the time. So, if you can't get to it while it's going on live, you have not missed the boat. You're on your own sense of timing, and the guides know where you are, and they can send the information. The angels know where you are, and they follow you. And Christine, you have one angel who attends to you always. And she has gotten you up to make you dial the phone in your own behalf in order to preserve your health and your life on several occasions. So you are known. All of you are known. You are known. You are points of light, points of consciousness. You all have specific features that are soul imbued, that your soul, who is made by the divine, formatted you to be a certain way in this life. And so you are all here expressing that. And it is a beautiful, amazing, wondrous thing. Let's see. Cynthia Clark says, anyone with autoimmune should consider removing gluten. Yeah. Yes. All right. You all have been marvelous in accompanying me here to these spaces and these places. You have all been beautiful in joining with me and bringing your contributions to the energy present, especially this flower of life pattern. You each have a certain tenor or frequency of the flower of life pattern, and you add yours to this holistic flower of life pattern, the basics, that the framework that these angels of healing have been holding around us. And so it's quite a symphony of energies. Very beautiful. I appreciate it so much. So there's a closing prayer to this divine energy healing. And it goes like this. Angels of healing, angelic healing conclave, thank you for the healing received today, known and unknown. We gratefully bid you good day for now. Amen. And so do I. With this last thing, tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, here on Bringing Forth Soul Consciousness Facebook page, I'm doing the full moon ritual. So bring a candle, a pencil and pen, or a pen and paper, a crystal, a flower, and a little bowl of water. And we'll do this full moon ceremony again, which I have no idea what is planned. I'll be told somewhere along the line, probably when I open my mouth. Anyway, I love you all bunches. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. It will be done live video, so there will be a recording of it and it will stay up for a while. I love you. Thank you. And hope all of you will join me at 9 o'clock tomorrow in Bringing Forth Soul Consciousness group page on Facebook. Thank you.